The co-working space market is nothing short of competitive, with something like 40 players competing in Kuala Lumpur alone. Who's the winner? Who's the loser? Timothy Tiah, the Executive Director of Colony and the former Nuffnang co-founder, talks up his product as well as his journey in business. Hey man, hey Timothy, so I was quite keen to come and talk to you because you come from Nuffnang, right? Nuffnang is kind of like a digital marketing agency. You've kind of left management behind because I'm stuck in there, but you've come out to do this co-working space, co-working offices. Very interesting, but hugely competitive in KL. Something like 35, 40 other competitors out there. Huge competition, right? I mean, why did you do it? Why from digital to co-working spaces?
Yeah, well, before in advertising, right? Advertising for me was a business that I thought, or an industry, right? That's pretty fun. You meet a lot of good people in there, and it's a business where it's not too difficult to make money if you can put hours behind it. But after some years, right, I did some soul searching, and I kind of felt like I lost my purpose in life. I wanted
too easy, right? You're saying like because you said once you're listed on ASX or something, right? You had a bit of money and then you kind of lost the passion, right?
Yeah, I mean, is that right? Advertising is not easy, lah. In fact, it's damn freaking difficult, lah. But it's just that maybe the millennial in me, I want to do feel like I had a mission to change something in society or in this world. And the thing about advertising is that nobody ever thanks you and say, "Hey bro, thanks for the good ad, man. I love that ad, man."
That's right.
I mean, it's nothing like that. As opposed to, let's say, if you're like a journalist, right? You tell like good stories that would never have heard by people if you didn't. But what does an advertising person get, lah? That's one thing I couldn't figure out, and that's why I kind of decided to slip out of that industry, lah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's weird because the speed at which social media is moving. I mean, now it's crazy. You've got Instagram; it's evolving so fast. The platforms are changing so fast.
Yes.
People like Gary Vaynerchuk, they're global, right?
Yes.
And you've taken yourself out of it. Yes. It's crazy. I don't understand. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I guess it's changing so much, and there's a lot of opportunity there. But at the same time, I also find it to be a very challenging industry. Everything from it's a very ideas-driven industry, and it's a very servicing-based industry.
Okay, so you got to keep the ideation going.
Yeah, you keep ideas going, and then you've got to make sure that you take care of clients, and it's the kind of business where, I give you a difference, right, with this and that business. In that kind of business, if you lose a key salesperson, literally sales will drop the next month.
Yeah, because you've got rainmakers in there, right?
Because it's very relationship-based, right?
Yeah.
In this business, in Colony, it's like what you see is the product. You see, it's not so relationship based. So when people come here, they see what they like, regardless of who the salesperson is.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just go ahead with it,
So the ideas, the concept sells, the decor sells. Yeah. But then you've gone from the frying pan into the fire. Because in JLR, I think, did some research. They reckon that there's about 35 to 40 competitors in KL alone, right?
Yes,
I mean, that I can't recall. There's Glow Work.
Yeah.
Then there's Common Ground, and there's like a million others, right?
Yes.
So what's the differentiator here?
Yeah, I guess how I came across this model, right, was when I was in Jakarta and I went to see a friend's co-working space, and he was telling me all about how this co-working space is all coming up, and it's all following after like WeWork's footsteps. Like WeWork's this $20 billion company that's raised a lot of money from SoftBank and all that, right? So like WeWork's so everyone's now rushing to be like the WeWork of Southeast Asia and hopefully sell to WeWork sometime or something like that, right? Yeah. And the one main sell about co-working spaces is look, if you go to every space and ask them what's special about you, they'll tell you our community.
Okay.
Right? And I didn't really resonate with that so much because the thing about community is that it's intangible, right? Yeah. I can't say that my community is better than yours.
Yeah.
And therefore I should be paid 20% more than you.
Okay.
I can't. It's intangible.
Okay.
Right? So so I didn't resonate with it at first. But what happened was one day I was training for a marathon and I was running around KLCC Park, and I happened to come across like a huge bunch of people that are all walking out from the LRT stations at car parks and to office lah. And I noticed that people were kind of like sad lah when they walk to work, and that's when it hit me that actually like our work environment hasn't really changed at all in the past 20 years. Like so much else has changed, right? Our use of technology has changed. Our the things we buy, we travel a lot more because it's a lot cheaper nowadays to travel. But if you look at our offices, they're still generally like cubicle-like.
That's right.
There's no service. We expect service everywhere else we go, but at work, you're meant to service yourself.
Okay, so you're disrupting that particular aspect, the service side.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to bring forth is a workspace, right, where people can come to work and feel like it's
like
not
home.
it's not just like home, but it feels like going to the Four Seasons. You know what I mean? Like how you go there for a stay.
Okay.
You know,
and then there's service everywhere, right? There's,
Yes.
there's food, there's coffee, etc.
Yes.
But it's not an exactly indefensible market. I mean, someone can just come and say, oh, you know, you guys are doing this. I'm just going to reverse engineer it, right?
Yes, you're exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right. So like,
or they can even do it better. They throw enough money at it, right?
yes. The thing about this industry is that, I mean, we're pioneering some very new concepts here, right? But no matter what, even our investors, like, I just had a coffee with my investors, just one of my investors, and they're telling me, yeah, this is really cool, because we came up with this whole new luxurious office that costs like $10,000 for one person, right? And he was amazed. He was like, wow, this is great. You know, and the thing is that
kind of like a suitcase CEO kind of like office.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's like really like a Four Seasons, but instead of hotel room, you have an office, right? And you know, and one thing he said is exactly like what you said. He said, yeah, but the thing is that if this works, right, everyone's just going to copy it. You know, and then we have to move on to the next thing, to the next thing, and the next thing.
I mean, tomorrow at Four Seasons, want to come and do a colony, which is like they'll just kind of throw money at it, right?
Exactly. So, but where I see this, right, is that this market, this particular co-working space market, right, it disrupts office space, and it's not a winner-take-all market.
Okay.
It's not a market where one big player comes in and kills everyone else.
Does it concern you that there's a whole bunch of commercial space coming on? So the tenant's going to be spot for choice. He can choose anywhere in the Klang Valley, right? It's going to be fantastic offices, fantastic facilities, and then he can choose. He can take his pick between all the co-working spaces as well.
Yes.
So how do you play that game?
The thing is that because I've been on the buy side and on the sell side, right? Because I look for properties to actually build colonies in and everything, and I also sell, right? And I find that, you know, there's so much news about office glut and everything, but the truth is, right, that in the prime locations, your KL Central, your KLCC area, or even like Mid Valley, right, occupancy is very, very high, and it's very, very hard to get space there. But if you want to go, but there's a glut. If you want to go Old Klang Road, you want to go as far as like Puchong and all that, there's a lot of office space there that is vacant. So the truth actually is that there is a lot of office space out there that is untenanted, but if you look at the prime areas where people really want to be, it's actually very scarce.